All right, what's up, guys? We're here crappie fishing. So my last video was pretty shitty. So we're gonna make a crappie video today, but not like a crappie video like poop, more like the actual fish crappie. so first you're gonna get your so what we're using for bait is this is a pretty simple lure. I got a trout magnet on there, and then like about 18 inches up the line, you're just gonna make a small split shot. This one, honestly, you can go smaller, but this is the only one I had. I'm working with light equipment here, you know, trying to make it work. So then if you don't have a trout magnet or anything, you're low on bait, anything anything like this, like a little jig head that imitates that, or something like that. And then if you're using these, you don't need a split shot because the jig head has weight on it. And then if you don't have any of that either, don't you worry, there's more. For the price of the low rate of $19.99, no, I'm just kidding. But you can just nip off with the tip of a Senko, like just like get that tip here, like, and you just use that, and then you just hook it the same way with the trout magnet, literally just like that. But this, and then honestly, it works the same. Trout magnet's probably better, but if you don't got them, you could use a tail end of a Senko. All right. So then so the next step will be casting. So casting, you're just gonna cast it out. That's pretty simple. You're just gonna cast it out there. This is kind of like cheating because this spot has been really good in the past. Probably jinxing myself right now. I'll probably say that and not catch a fucking single thing, but we'll see. So you're gonna cast it out there. You can move a little closer here. Shout out to Reese, my camera guy right now. So you're gonna just cast it. This is like a bullshit spot kind of. You're gonna cast it out there, and then just let it sink a little bit, depending on how deep it is, and then just like pop it a little bit, just jig it. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, so usually you get a bite, but sometimes you don't. So that's all right. So we got one. It's not a bad one. Yeah, so that's a black crappie. So there you go. There you have it. So that's one. Maybe we'll eat him, maybe not. So he's a little small, so we'll try to get a bigger one, and then we'll probably have that on vid as well. If you're unhooking them, you know how to unhook it. It's self-explanatory. Just pop the hook out. All right. That's another thing. I think we're using size 10 hooks, and then what was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of the devil, there's so you don't even gotta look to catch these fish. Yeah, so there's another crappie.
That's a pretty good sized crappie.
Yeah, we'll take him. Who knows what we might catch him.
Yeah, let's toss him over.
So I'm gonna show him how to kill him too, ethically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ethical shit. So oh man, if I fall here. Alright, so to kill him, the easiest way, so for years I thought it was to stab him through the eyes, but I learned that wasn't actually good. So what you're gonna do is just I get a rock, like a flat rock like this, and just hit him in the head with the rock, because it just kills them immediately. They don't like flare around a lot, you know? And that's the rock you fucking want right there. Then you lay him on another hard rock, and then try to hit him like right there, I'd say. Just boom, dead. Bonita. You going? All right, so a little tip too, if you ever, this is the harvest though. This is what we got. So we got 8 fillets, maybe we'll make 16 trout nuggets, or crappie nuggets, depending on how big the fillets are. But if you ever don't have a stringer and you need to carry fish, you can just get like a green bendy stick, and it's the same thing. So fucking pro tip, boys. Pro tip. Touch this guy. Alright, so we got the fillets. Then you put them in cold water to clean them. Like all that muck comes off of them. And then I'll put them on this paper towel to dry them. And then if they still look dirty, then I'll do it again until they're pretty clean. Yeah, so this will probably go back in because that's kind of dirty still. Like that shit. I gotta get that. They don't look too bad, but just to be safe, I'm gonna put them back in cold water just for that extra cleanness, because you know how we be clean. And then I didn't how did I flip? I didn't show the filleting because I suck at filleting, so it wouldn't even like help you guys. So I'll put a link in the description to a filleting video. Making spicy crappie nuggets, got the fillets there. So then what you're gonna do is dip it as a binder in the hot sauce, and then put it into the breading. So for the hot sauce, we got Frank's Red Hot Original for the most of it, and Tabasco and Cajun Sunshine hot pepper sauce. And then for the batter, we got half yellow cornmeal, half flour, and then paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper for seasoning in there. And like, it doesn't really matter. You can use all flour or all cornmeal. I just like to mix it up. Do whatever you do. And you could add your own seasoning if you like other stuff. You're gonna mix that up all together, and then dip the fillets in the hot sauce as a binder, and then into the flour. And you could, if you want it like more spicy and more like thick batter, you could do double dip. So you do fillet, hot sauce into the batter, then back into the hot sauce, back into the batter. So play it by ear, see what you like, and I'll show that in a second. All right, so here's what we're doing. Gonna get the fillet, put it in the hot sauce here, just get it all touched in hot sauce, and then put it into the flour mix. Let's get it real good. And what I like to do is just let it sit in there for a little bit, like maybe a couple minutes, just so it really gets like adhesive, you know, that adhesive. And then if you want it more spicy, you're gonna get a fillet, dip it in there, get it wet, you know how it is. Put it in the flour, get it all covered in flour a good bit, and toss it around. Then put it back in the hot sauce mix, and then back in the flour. And then, yeah, like so. Let it sit for a little bit, let it chill, let it get adhesive to this. And then that's what it's gonna look like when it's done after you let it sit. Here, come over here. You can bring it over. Right there. Then once you got them all, you're gonna drop them in your hot pan. Our pan's still heating up; it's not that hot yet. And yeah, drop them into their golden brown. I put about probably a ½ inch of oil in there. And yeah, if like your thing's not all the way covered in oil, just flip it when it's you think it's time. It only takes a couple minutes, so it's not gonna be that long. So yeah, and then we'll get back to you for the taste test. Now you got the pan's hot as shit. I already cooked those that came out. The pan wasn't that hot, but they fucking look pretty good. They look like chicken tenders. If you came up to someone and say, "Oh, want a chicken tender?" They would not know it's crappie. But yeah, so you're gonna fucking grab the bitch and then put it in the fucking sizzling hot. And that's what you want to see right there, that hot sizzle shit. Get another one, put it in there, baby. Look at that, that looks fucking bonita. So yeah, then we got the other shit marinating. And then, so it look pretty good. And then we'll come and eat. There it is. Get it. I like ketchup with mine. You can eat it whatever you want. Get some of that. Crunchy, spicy, good.